Sure, here's the full content rewritten as one smooth, continuous story in English. Have you ever wondered why some people keep moving forward in life while others seem stuck in the same place? The answer lies in how they manage their time. Success is not the result of luck. It's the result of how you use every minute of your day. Successful people understand that time is their most valuable asset, and their greatest advantage is knowing how to control time instead of letting time control them. They know how to prioritize what matters most, focus on their biggest goals, and say no to meaningless distractions. Every day, they follow a clear plan and have the discipline to carry it out without waiting for the perfect moment or making excuses. On the other hand, those who fail often let time slip away without purpose. They waste hours scrolling social media, entertaining themselves, or engaging in pointless conversations, only to realize at the end of the day that they are no closer to their dreams. This is the difference. Those who value every hour and every minute become the masters of their lives. Discipline is the key. One of the greatest secrets of successful people is self-discipline. You may have talent, you may have opportunities, but without discipline, none of it matters. Take the story of Sonu and Manu, two brothers who grew up together but lived very different lives. Sonu became successful not because he was lucky, but because of his daily habits. He reminded himself every day to study, to finish his assignments, and to prepare for the future, even when temptations were all around him. Manu, however, was lazy, always procrastinating, always finding excuses. The only difference between them was discipline. As mentioned in the video, discipline is the foundation of success. No one can help you manage your time if you can't control yourself. Discipline turns hard things into easy habits and frees you from relying on mood or motivation. Remember, discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. Another trait of successful people is that they always have clear goals. They know exactly what they want. Success doesn't happen by accident. It happens because they set clear objectives and move toward them step by step. In the story, Sonu succeeded because he knew he had to complete his homework, review his lessons, and prepare for the future. Manu had no plan. He simply let time pass by without purpose. Without goals, it's easy to become distracted, to procrastinate, and to fall into the trap of laziness. As the expert in the video emphasized, successful people always set specific goals for their personal life, career, and self-growth. They know what they want to achieve in 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years. This clarity helps them focus their energy and time in the right place. Without goals, you're like a driver without a destination, wasting time and fuel without ever getting anywhere. Successful people also know how to focus completely when working and relax fully when resting. They don't allow themselves to live in a half-hearted state, thinking about fun while working or worrying about work while resting. Sonu understood that when it was time to study, he needed to give it his full attention. That's why his study time was always effective. He didn't need to redo things or start over. When he finished, he could relax without guilt. Manu, on the other hand, mixed work and play. He procrastinated, wasted time, and at the end of the day, found himself stressed and rushed, studying in a tired and distracted state. As the speaker said, when you work, work with all your heart. When you play, play fully. This principle is how successful people maintain their energy and peak performance. They know that focus is an invaluable asset. Only when you give your full attention to what you do can you truly control your time in your life. Another difference is that successful people start early and prepare in advance. They never wait until the last minute. Sonu always woke up early, reviewed his lessons, and finished projects ahead of time. That gave him enough space to review, improve, and stay calm and confident. Manu, like many others, delayed until the deadline approached, then rushed to finish things poorly and under pressure. Successful people don't wait for opportunities to prepare. They're ready before the chance arrives. Because they know success is the result of careful preparation. They also avoid procrastination and time-wasting activities. One of the biggest reasons people fail is that they spend too much time on things that don't matter. Manu was a clear example. He always had excuses. He was tired. He'd do it tomorrow. He wasn't inspired. Even when he started working, he wasted time on social media, random conversations, or meaningless tasks that made him feel busy but achieved nothing. Successful people, however, know that every minute that passes is a piece of their life slipping away. They don't waste time on things that don't help them grow. As the video emphasized, not everyone who is busy is successful. Being busy with meaningless tasks is very different from working toward a goal. If you want to change your life, start by eliminating procrastination and useless time-wasting habits. Ask yourself every day, is this activity really helping me reach my goal? If the answer is no, cut it out immediately. Success is not about being busy. It's about focusing on the right things. Another secret of successful people is that they constantly evaluate how they use their time. In the busyness of life, it's easy to fall into routines and keep doing things out of habit, even if they're no longer effective. Many people continue old patterns without realizing they are wasting precious time. Successful people, however, always ask themselves, what am I wasting time on? And actively remove anything that no longer adds value. They understand that if they don't regularly assess and adjust, they become their own biggest obstacle. The video reminds us to check every day. What did I accomplish today? What was important? What was just a habit without results? Is there a faster, more efficient way to do this? Time is like money. If you don't know where you're spending it, you will waste it. That's why successful people review their time usage daily. Small improvements every day lead to big achievements over time. They also know how to maximize each day. Every day is a valuable opportunity. Successful people don't let time drift away. They make the most of every hour and every minute. The video shares a powerful mindset. You can bend time by dividing your day into focus blocks. For example, treat 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. as day 1. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. as day 2, and 6 p.m. to midnight as day 3. That way, you feel like you have 3 days in one, helping you stay focused and purposeful throughout the day. After each block, evaluate, what did I achieve? What's left unfinished? What should I adjust for the next day? The point is not to exhaust yourself, but to work smarter with sharper focus and make every moment count. Successful people know that accumulating small, productive days leads to great achievements. Most importantly, successful people take responsibility for themselves. They don't blame circumstances or luck. In the story, Sonu's father reminded Manu that time is the most precious thing. Once it's gone forever. People who fail often make excuses, blaming everything except themselves. Successful people, however, spend a few minutes every evening asking, what did I achieve today? What could I have done better? What should I improve tomorrow? This simple habit helps them recognize wasted time, fix bad habits, and take control of their own results. Successful people don't wait until failure to reflect. They check themselves every day and adjust quickly. And finally, they all understand one truth. Time is the most valuable asset. Money can be earned back. Opportunities may return. But time, once lost, is lost forever. Every hour you waste today is one step behind tomorrow. The danger is that time slips away quietly. You won't see the consequences immediately, but over months and years, those wasted minutes will turn into regrets. Successful people treat time as life itself. They don't use every minute just to work like crazy. They use it meaningfully, to grow, to care for their family, to rest well, and to chase their dreams. Meanwhile, those who fail often don't realize the value of time until it's too late. The greatest lesson from this story is simple. Time is not free. The price you pay for wasting time today is regret and failure tomorrow.